Well, it is a great day for travel. As you can see, we are on the road. So Melanie has set up the camera here, and I'm keeping my eyes on the road. So she'll be directing this. But at any rate, we are on our way out of town, and this is going to be a new adventure for us. It's not another cruise. It's not Disney. Melanie, why don't you tell them what we're doing?
We are flying into Cancun, and then we are going somewhere that I have wanted to go for about 4 or 5 years now. It's been on my list.
And somewhere that I had never heard of until about a month ago.
You had never heard of it, but so I don't know if we're gonna like it. I'll tell you in a minute. But
the suspense is building.
I have like this alter ego of that I'm very bougie and I don't like outdoorsy stuff, but I want to like outdoorsy stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so we are going to, have you guessed it, Isla Holbox. And that's Holbox, but it is pronounced Holbox. So it's about 2 hours north of Cancun, north and west of Cancun.
Pretty remote.
2 hours to the end of the Yucatan Peninsula there, and then you take a ferry, 30-minute ferry over to the island, and yeah, and we'll be there for a few days. And they have no paved roads, so they're all, and it's been rainy.
It's been. I think from what we heard yesterday, 2 days ago maybe, it stopped raining after almost a complete week of it raining, where it was up to your knees, above your knees. You know, with
the whole Yucatan has had like torrential.
Well, it's right at the beginning of the
for the past. Yeah, but this is abnormal.
Right at the beginning of the hurricane season.
Right, but this was really abnormal.
Keep your fingers crossed that we don't run into all that. A little bit of rain's fine, but not this whole time.
So we will see. Brent really, if you've seen some of our other vlogs, I don't know if we have ever addressed this, but you have some sensitivities to like touch. What is it called? You know, where he had.
All it is that I don't like sand all in my clothes, on my feet.
It really bothers him. I know a lot of people struggle with that, but I mean, in general, Brent like things.
It's a sensory thing.
Yeah, sensory issues. So I'm worried about the sand for him, and in general, we're not like go sit on the beach people, and there's not a whole lot to do in Holbox other than.
I mean, there's a lot of excursions and things like that, and I think
there's three. There's three excursions that you can do. So
okay, well.
So we will see. But the vibe, it's very early Tulum vibe, if you're familiar with that. So also, maybe not us, I don't know. But we're trying to be hip and cool. We're not trying to be. I mean, I really, legitimately, this place has called me for like 4 or 5 years and have been wanting to go there for so long. And a lot of it does appeal to me. I just don't know if in reality I will enjoy it. So oh, and another thing, mosquitoes are really bad on Isla Holbox, and I am like the world's biggest magnet for mosquito bites or mosquitoes, and I get bitten like crazy just stepping out my front door for 30 seconds, and they really get inflamed on me. So I'm very worried about that, but I came prepared. Another thing I'm really looking forward to is trying the lobster pizza at Roots.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of a thing, and the black ice cream.
And the guy the guy with the cart that comes down the beach with cold brew.
Nitro cold brew. Yes, please. So I'm very excited. So yeah, something totally new for us.
Okay guys, so we just got here to the Atlanta airport. We are on the international terminal heading over to Cancun. And I just got to share this. So we ran into there was a nice couple behind us as we were trying to get our bags checked in. And they are going to Ireland for 2 weeks. And I definitely wish I was going with them. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited about Holbox, but I love Ireland. But they each had one carry-on for the entire 2-week trip. Here we are, for a 1 week trip.
Less than a week.
Less
5
than
days.
Well, okay, 5 days. We have 2 checked bags and 2 carry-ons. Well, my 1 carry-on and
I mean, they're pretty. It's a huge backpack, and then this.
well,
is full to the
but this is my this is all my my camera, computer, all that kind of stuff that you're not supposed to check anyway, and that it's obviously safer to take on board. But again, 2 carry-ons for 2 weeks for 2 people going to.
They were small carry-ons.
And they were small carry-ons.
I don't know how people do that. I
don't
really
know.
do not.
I don't know, guys.
I need 2 outfits a day minimum.
So
whenever I travel.
I'm curious. Put it down in the comments. Like if you were going on a trip to a 2-week trip to Ireland, really
a lot of people do
anywhere.
it. A lot of people do it.
Could you do it? Could you do it? I don't think there's any way I could. But let us know.
Overpackers Anonymous. We need that group because we belong. Okay, we are about to board. I have my Trenta cold brew for the flight. Nothing better to drink at 6 p.m. at night. Before we board, I have to ask a question. Is this shirt blue or is it aquamarine?
No. You were saying it was more green than blue.
It is more green than blue.
I disagree.
It's more
Still,
green than
aqua
blue.
is blue.
It's aquamarine.
Okay, we
gotta go. We're in Cancun. We're in Mexico.
We are here. We are here. Here we are.
And we are at baggage claim. And if you know anything about the Cancun airport,
Not that, though. Anyway, we are at baggage claim.
we are at baggage claim. And if you know anything about the Cancun airport, we could be here for a couple of hours. Seriously, do not check a bag if you don't have to. But again, Overpackers Anonymous. We tried really, really hard. It just didn't happen. So we'll be waiting, and then off to. We're staying at actually the Fairfield and Cancun Airport Hotel tonight. It is actually a new property, newish, really good actually. Great price, and it's perfect for those like if you're coming in, you're going to an all-inclusive or another place in you can, but you have a late flight, so maybe you don't want to pay the high prices of a big resort, or when you're not going to be able to take advantage of any of the amenities. It's a great option.
Okay, so a little piece of interesting information, or at least I found it interesting. So we are headed to, as we keep saying, Holbox. We'll be there tomorrow. But I did not know that Holbox in Spanish means black hole. We're going to the black hole. She did not warn me of this. All right, so we are right out of here, just outside of the Hall of Sharks, in here in Cancun. To be honest with you, the baggage did not take long at all. Melanie has commented about how Cancun is known for the terrible, I don't say terrible service, but the baggage can take an extended amount of time. Luckily, it did not tonight. So we are already out here getting ready to jump on the shuttle over to the hotel. All right, well, we're going to have to speak over all the music playing so we don't get a strike. But, of course, Melanie pulled me over here, right here at Margaritaville to grab the first drink of the trip. So I will warn you one thing, though. Here in the airport, 2 drinks was going to be $65 American. No. So just be forewarned. They are large drinks. They are large drinks. I'm going the wrong way. 32 ounce. They are large, but $35 a piece.
We did not do that.
No, we did not do that. We did not do that.
All right, so we made it to the Fairfield. We made it here in just under an hour from the time that our plane landed. So I would call that a success. Really good timing. We decided to stop into the little restaurant they have here. It's open till, what'd you say, midnight?
No, I think it was 10:30.
10:30. Okay, 10:30. Yeah. It's just called Menu, but they have a really extensive menu, actually. They have a really paninis and Italian and pizza and all your Mexican, foods that you would expect. So we're getting started with some chips and salsa. The rest of the world size, not an American size. So that's good.
Amazing.
Yeah, these salsas look very interesting and amazing. Okay, so these look delicious, but way more than I need at 10 o'clock at night. I could do with one of these, so
Wow.
they do look really good.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. I may take one back to the room, put it in the fridge, and have it for breakfast tomorrow. Heat it up in the microwave. I think there's a microwave in the room. I don't know. Anyway.
Cheers. Okay, so, and actually I don't think she just even said what those were, other than just they're tacos, steak tacos. But this is a flank steak sandwich. Okay, guys, I just have to tell you, you come here and you're thinking, oh, it's a Fairfield Inn, the food's going to be, it's going to be okay, but it's not all that great. Let me tell you something. Absolutely phenomenal food. We're not going to be able to finish this. We're gonna pack it up and maybe nibble on it tomorrow morning. But these, I mean, I don't even know where to begin. These tacos, just so good. I mean, I don't know. I can't put enough praise on them. And my flank steak sub, just absolutely phenomenal. I finished off the onion rings. They were kind of
My chagrin.
they were kind of Burger King, honestly. Onion rings, they're not great. That's not, I mean, come on, that doesn't matter. This is just absolutely phenomenal food. They have absolutely, yes. I wish we had known. I don't think you can hear her. She's across the table and I've got this mic on. But I wish we had known the size of the portions, because we definitely should have just shared that. Anyway, yeah, or this. They're both phenomenal. But
Which was better?
But to be honest with you, I love that. That was really good, and that would have been fine. I think I preferred this because this herb.
It sounded really good.
This herb bread that they use is just ridiculous. It is so good. I've not ever had food in a hotel lobby that is this good. That's just, I don't know.
The next morning.
All right, well, good Wednesday morning. It is a great day for travel, as always.
Yes, good morning.
So we are in a private transfer over to. Well, we're not going directly to Holbox. We got to take a 2-hour drive?
Yes.
About a 2-hour drive up to get on a ferry. You know more about this, so why don't you?
Going to Tequila. Am I saying it right? Tequila is the city where we pick up the ferry.
Okay.
And about a 30-minute ferry from there. So yeah, we got about 2.5 hours ahead of us, and then we'll be there.
Okie doke. Well, of course, we will let you know everything along the way. And I got to tell you though, that was a pretty good. The hotel was a really good
It's a good
spot.
place for a one-nighter, right?
Yeah, for a quick one-nighter as you're making your trip around to your all-inclusives or whatever you're doing. That's a really, really good spot. Highly, highly recommended, especially for the food alone in that restaurant. I'm telling you. Now, I will tell you one thing. Coming through the airport, Melanie stopped and got a margarita.
I don't know why.
It was god-awful. I mean, we should have known better than it. Yeah, an airport margarita, Margaritaville. No, nasty, worst.
It wasn't that bad.
It was bad. I'm a connoisseur. It was bad.
All
right, so we got here into Chiquila, and we are heading over here to jump on the next ferry. Okay, well, we are just now getting off the boat here in Holbox.
So we made it to Holbox. The ferry was very quick. It was probably only about 15 minutes, I would say.
Yeah, it wasn't long at all.
Nice, very pleasant ride. We sat up top, and it wasn't even that hot. I mean, like, it was warm, but nice breeze. Anyway, yeah, so we didn't get to stop in Chiquila, really, because we had like 3 minutes to make it to the ferry, and so
we could have gotten the next ferry, but we decided.
But we were like, let's just go. We were excited, so. Yeah, our transfer, so I went with a private individual company that had been recommended to me, and we'll see how the return is. I would say definitely not luxury, but it was more affordable than some of the other transfers. Seemed fine. It seemed very fast. And we did get there in under 2 hours from our hotel. We felt like we were on the Audubon in some parts of it, but nice guy. It was fine, but we'll see. We'll see how the return is. I think Brent got a little car sick at some point.
Yeah, I did. I did.
It was,
and I never get car sick.
It was a sedan, but you know the roads.
Yeah, the roads are terrible.
The roads.
Again, I've said it. I've talked about it before. The roads in Mexico are the only ones that I have ever experienced in the U.S. that are as bad and maybe worse. New Jersey.
So anyway, okay, we are gonna hop on one of these golf cart ATV taxis and go check in.
Yeah, and maybe go change clothes because all black.
I told you.
All right, so I guess we're gonna try and grab a taxi here. I
yes.
think we mentioned
Mystique.
there, no cars or anything like that around here, no roads, so you have to walk it, bike it, or grab a taxi. We are going to do that right here, right now.
Yes. Mystique.
All right, so get ready for a rough ride. Asking the other drivers, people coming by, which way was best, and if it was, they got pumps going here, well, they've got them out ready to use. But here we go. Here we go. Now look at that, though.
Right?
here, of course, Mystique Blue. I was gonna say, I didn't even know the name of the place, because as usual, she does all the planning and I just follow.
What are those memes? In every relationship, there's one person who does like all the planning and the other one who just shows up. And
that's me. Shows up and looks good.
You're the passenger princess on this trip.
Oh, wow, look at all this, guys. I didn't even show the pool back there, I don't think.
We'll get there.
We'll have to get that later. Very first thing, we walk in as Melanie's checking in, and they bring us complimentary lemonade in these beautiful ceramic mugs. So, cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. So delicious. Welcome to Mystique Royalton. We are going to do a little room tour of our room here at 311. It is a Premium Oceanfront Suite. So you walk in and you have this magnificent view here, first of all. And then let's go ahead and show them over here on the left-hand side. You have nice sized bathroom, closet space here, with shelving and safe. Oh, and treats. Here's our mini bar, I guess. Okay, so here's the mini bar. Now this is an extra charge. This is not an all-inclusive resort, so you would be charged if you use any of these items here. And then, let's see, we have nice rainfall shower head in there and a bench.
Oh, yeah.
And your water closet. Double sinks. A couple of amenities there.
And the gorgeous room here.
Oh, we do have a little tray of treats over there. Okay, so these do have TVs. Not all of the accommodations here on the island have TVs, so be sure if that's important to you. Yeah, I mean, we don't.
If it's important to you, don't come here.
But I'm just saying. But look at this, the bed facing
you need to
this
go open that.
Gorgeous view. Let me show you. I mean.
You need to open that door. We got to go out there.
I'm going.
Hello, heaven.
Are we in paradise? I think we might be. So these are going to be over here, your ocean view rooms. They're really more of a partial ocean view.
Just
out
look
there
at that
is the beach club. They have teepees out there. I can't wait to hang out in a teepee. And that's included. So we've got the pool there. And then should we show them the loft area?
Yes, this has 2 stories.
Okay, we haven't even been up here yet.
But it is quite hot, but I'll tell you what, they're keeping these rooms very cool.
I wish that they would put a jacuzzi tub up here, that it would be perfection.
Oh, that's what I was hoping for.
No, not here. But you do have a great view. Look at that.
Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, well, we're getting ready to leave this beautiful room to go out and explore around Holbox. I did want to show you what I ended up deciding, because again, I have kind of some sensory things with, mainly with sand. I just can't stand sand getting in my shoes and things like that, and walking around with it in my shoes. So what I did, and I will put links to these down in the comments, was I bought some new shoes and kind of came up with a way that will hopefully, this will work. Let's see. All right, so I bought these Merrells, which again, I will put the link and everything into the comments. I bought these shoes. They're about $70, a little more than I wanted to spend, but they are water. They're water shoes, so they let water in and out, which is fine. They do have arch support because I do have plantar fasciitis, so I needed arch support, and most water shoes don't have that. So that was perfect. And then they also, as you can see, have nice, thick, protective soles if I'm doing, for walking over any rocks or anything like that. So that is the first part of it. The second part of it is I bought some other, what I'll call scuba socks, more or less, and put some cable ties around the top. So, the water comes in and out, that's fine, but sand should not get in there to my foot. And again, using these cable ties up at the top, Velcro cable ties, if I can show you better over here, that should keep them, they're already tight enough, they're elastic, but just for some extra protection, I went ahead and did that as well. So I'll let you know how they work out, and I will, again, put all the links down in the comments. All right, like I said, we're heading out from the hotel right now. Just wanted to walk by and show you this pool down here. Oh, and look, there's a lizard. Hello. Okay, can I walk past you? You gonna be all right if I walk past you? All right, that's fine, as long as you don't come towards me.
Wildlife here may be too much for me.
That's neat. All right, so I'm gonna show you this this pool. You can see it from the from our room right here, which is right there. Right there is our room. But we will definitely be coming down and enjoying this area. So I think we're here for about 3 days, and then we're going to see about hopping to another place just to give somewhere else a try. There were some other really nice places, of course, that we couldn't choose. So start out here and then see where we'll go. All right, so this is the entrance right here where we originally came in, and right here, just across, I don't want to say across the street, but is their hotel restaurant, Fresco Bar and Grill. And look at this area. This is just gorgeous. Oh, wow. I think this is just about what paradise looks like, guys. So it's interesting with all the water that they have in the streets and everything. They do have pumps that they try to pump when after it gets done raining. They try to pump it out of the streets, and I'm assuming that's what this is that this is pumping it off out of the puddles, the gigantic holes. It's more than puddles, and pumping it out into the ocean here. I think we need to stop here. I think this is where we need to grab a. Yeah, we'll stop and get a drink. All right, so had the first test of the shoes and whatever you want to call them, snorkel socks, scuba socks. Walked through, actually, I guess it was some seaweed that was all piled up and sand all over it and whatnot, and stepped in it, and it tore my shoe right off. But no sand got in my inside on my feet, so it's a win. All right, so we are on the lookout, find some lunch. This is really interesting. All right, so just so far with what you guys are seeing, would you be willing to come here? I mean, I'm loving it so far. All right, so it looks like this is where we're going to be eating for lunch. Looks like a pretty darn good menu. Hopefully you can zoom in and see that. Melanie's already gone in, I guess, to see what the seating situation is. But look at this out here. I don't know what hotel this is, but wow. I'm telling you, I don't think you can go wrong with any of them over here on the beach. All the different hotels right here on the beach. All right, so we're here for the lunch menu, and I'll throw up a picture here of it. So the menu they had outside that I had originally taken pictures of looked really extensive, but that was their entire menu: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The lunch menu is not extensive at all, but we're going to go ahead and grab a couple of things and just hang here and enjoy the vibe. Okay, just wanted to do a quick recap of lunch here, and I already forgot the name of the place.
Amaité. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Can you spell it?
Amaite.
There you go. So I showed you the menu before. It was pretty limited, but I got to tell you guys, I got the tacos, the flank steak tacos. Darn good. Really, really good. Melanie?
I got the chicken fajitas. I thought it was good. It was about as good as any chicken fajitas I've had. I mean, it wasn't like spectacular, but it was good.
Yeah, I tasted them, and nothing special. Nothing special.
Seasoned enough for him, but yeah, they were good. They fit the bill. I don't do them with the tortillas, but you had one with the tortilla, the same tortillas as you have with your taco, I guess. And the roasted corn. I thought the roasted corn was fabulous.
I think we thought we were getting like street corn. And these
that is technically street corn.
Okay. Well,
It's
not on the
the
Cobb.
American version. Like,
I prefer it not on the
yeah.
Cobb. I don't like to deal with
Like
the Cobb, but it was darn good too. Really,
it was.
really good.
The corn was cooked perfectly, great taste, and the aioli or the chipotle mayo that they served on the side, it was not enough of it.
No, not nearly
Asked
enough
for
of it.
extra, but it was good.
Very, very good overall. Happy with it. I will say the only thing is a little bit slow, but hey.
We're on island time.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely no issue with it. We hung here, watched the tide come in, just watched everything go by, and so it was a nice little bit here. Now, I think we're in agreement that it's nap time, so we're going to head back over to our hotel, and they had some nice little teepees out on the sand. I think we're going to see about getting a teepee and maybe taking a nap for a little while.
Nap on the beach. The waves in the background.
Sounds magical.
It does.
All right, we are heading out. We're going to lay out here in the area just across from the hotel. It's their area.
It's a beach club.
The beach club. Their beach club. And I'm going to.
Included with your stay.
Yep, and going to go out there and watch the sunset.
Isla Holbox is known for their sunsets, and so this is a must-do every single night.
All right, well, it's a good thing that we've got 4 more of those to hopefully see, or to see, because as I should have showed, you probably saw in the video just a moment ago, this guy with the drone, first of all, comes out here and is flying it around 10 feet or less around everybody, and it was actually pretty funny. If I hadn't put it in there, I'll put it in right here. People started complaining to him, and as he was bringing it in to land it, a dog came out of nowhere and
Caught it like a frisbee.
Yeah, caught it like a frisbee. And he's over there, it broke. And I'm sorry, it's one of those things, guys. I mean, I want a drone and I'd love to do that kind of stuff, but I would never do it. Something like this, we're supposed to be really chill. Everybody's just vibing,
It was very loud.
And yeah, it was very loud was the point.
Annoying.
It was very, very loud. All right, so we went back to the room and got cleaned up a little bit, and we're now going to head out and check out the nightlife here in Holbox. So yeah, the place only has 4 levels, and somehow we ended up on a level that doesn't exist in the elevator. I don't know what happened. So anyway, yeah, we're heading out. I don't know what we're doing. We're just playing it by ear as always. See what kind of trouble we can find. Neat looking at night with it lit up over here across the way at their private beach. All right, just want to show you real quickly. The beaches are not lit at all, except for where the beach clubs are. So just know that everybody's walking around with their phone lights on.
You could bring a flashlight.
Yeah,
but,
you can bring one.
You're gonna have a phone.
Right. So just wanted to show that. So be careful. There's yeah. Okay, so Melanie was telling me that this is the slow season for them, so that's why it's not exactly rollicking, which is fine. Hey, you know, I think we're wanting more of a laid-back vibe anyway. So just wanted to mention that because a lot of the shots that I'll be showing, you know, you'll see that it's not busy, but I'm very good with that.
In general is pretty chill, laid back. But yeah, it is the slow season. January, December through March kind of is the busy season and dry season. But you don't get the whale sharks, you don't get the flamingos. Bioluminescence season is much.
Okay guys, so we just ducked in here at Viva Zapata for a quick late night, late-ish, I guess it's about 10 o'clock, dinner. Didn't realize how late it had gotten, so we were walking around and trying to find some place and finally decided on right here, and we're starting to get some food. So, all right, so right here we're starting out off with the, what was it, the queso fundido? Queso fundido with chorizo. So we will dive into this and we'll let you know how it all is. Okay, so I have to tell you guys, here at Viva Zapata, I keep screwing it up. Viva Zapata. It's not that hard, but I keep screwing it up. Viva Zapata. Really, really good. The queso fundito was really thick, which, so I mean, if you're, you know, if you're American, you're used to the queso you get there, which is the watery crap.
We had to cut it with a knife.
You know, yeah, we had to cut it with a knife. So very thick, but it was pretty good. I mean, but I will let Melanie here. I will have to hand her the microphone here, and for her to give her opinions on stuff after this. But my fish tacos, not fish tacos, shrimp tacos. So it was 3 shrimp per, I guess, corn tortilla, with a slice of avocado. So that's all it was. So it's not like there was much to it, but let me tell you something. Those were probably the best shrimp I've ever had in my life. Just fresh, perfectly prepared, just absolutely amazing. Melanie had a chicken salad, I think it was, chicken Caesar, and I will hand this over to her and let her tell you about it.
So, yeah, actually just was not really very hungry tonight. Kind of had bigger lunch or late lunch and just not real hungry. So I went with the chicken Caesar and I had a little bit of it. It had some amazing, like, egg croutons. You probably saw in the picture. That was not chicken. Those were croutons. They were really good. They were crispy but soft. I had a bite of that, but I wasn't crazy about the dressing that was on it. It was not your typical Americanized Caesar dressing. I don't know what it was. I have a feeling it probably had anchovy paste in it, or anchovies, which is maybe why I'm not a big fan of it. So, but it was very light dressing too. So anyway, I had some of the chicken lettuce and a few bites. That's all I really needed. I wasn't going for fantastic tonight, just not even that hungry.
All right, so we're right here in the center of town. Melanie said it's just called Central. You can kind of see behind me. I guess this is the Nightlife. They've got some really good looking restaurants and everything over here. Definitely want to check some of these out. Let's see here, let's see what I can find. And there's Miss Melanie hiding behind the lamppost.
Can get kind of rowdy at night late.
All right, I don't know if you can hear.
Goes until like 2 or 3 in the morning.
So this is what's called the hot corner. She said this is where it can get a little rowdy, at least for Holbox standards, and it goes to about 2 or 3 in the morning.